outside. And before I fully get into this video, I just want to say that if you're here, then most likely there's something here for you. There's a message here for you. Now you have to search your heart and figure out if you're ready to receive that message or not. But it's here, and you're here, and there are no coincidences. Thank you if you have subscribed, if you like these videos. You are aiding these videos and these messages in reaching the folks who could most benefit from them. Thank you. Rewind. They are not upset or angry or hurt about the love lost, or the fact that you're not with them anymore, or the fact that you decided to move on. They're angry because they no longer get to be a part of what's to come. They saw in you what maybe you didn't see in yourself. And their ego told them that they were owed being in your life, being able to benefit from your light. They're upset and they're angry and they're hurt that they are not on this part of the journey with you. And instead of acknowledging that, they choose to feed their ego with that anger. And when you feed ego with anger, it is never satisfied. It is a greedy monster that wants more. So the anger is not enough. It wants bitterness. It wants revenge. It wants to strip you of your light because they don't get to be in your light anymore. And I want to challenge you, and I want to encourage you, if you're already on this journey and you're aware, to show them grace. To pray that they recognize that their anger and bitterness is for their ego, and pray that they heal. Pray that they are able to acknowledge what was and to learn the lesson from what was, and to accept that everyone is not meant to be and to walk with you throughout your whole life. It was for a season and for a reason. Give them grace and pray that they heal. and understand that your light is growing and glowing so bright. Wouldn't you want to benefit from that? Wouldn't you want to be in that light? Wouldn't you want to reap the fruit that comes from that light being cultivated? That anger and that bitterness that they put towards you, that hurt that they used and they fueled themselves to attempt to hurt you, that was also a part of your journey. Because in that hurt, you were fortified. You were able to cultivate a renewed spirit. You were able to nurture yourself. You were able to water yourself. Everything truly happens for a reason. And if you're still in your hurt, I know that could be really hard to hear. I understand. I deeply understand. To hear someone say that everything happens for a reason is hard to hear when you're still healing the wound from that situation or that circumstance, from that hurt, from that pain. And I pray that you make it through and you get through. And when you come through and when you're coming through and when you're on the other side, what I'm saying will truly resonate. And there's a part of you that resonates with right now. And it's still hard to hear. It's still hard to sometimes accept that our suffering had a purpose to it. There's a woodpecker in the tree. Maybe you can hear it. I don't think my camera is good enough to. Well, let's see if we can see the woodpecker. I don't think the woodpecker wanted to be on camera. There's no coincidences. There is a reason. There is a lesson in it. Pray for them. Pray for yourself. You giving them grace is not giving them a pass to misbehave or to mistreat you. It is not a pass or a re-entry or an invitation to have them in your life. No. It is really a prayer that they heal, that they're able to focus on themselves and heal. And you live as an example. Allow your light to be an example to them. I get it. I get why they want to be in your life, but they are not owed your light. They are not owed your life. And that's the lesson for them to understand. Because they thought they owned you. In relationships, true relationships are not about ownership. It's not about someone owing you something. If you're not doing what you do because that's who you are out of the kindness of your heart, then you need to do some introspective work and to reflect. And I recently was listening to the Gospel of Mary, the audiobook, Mary of Magdalene, the Gospel of Mary, the rejected Gospel of Mary. And I can't wait to make a video about that. I really want to speak about Mary of Magdalene. But in the Gospel of Mary, it says, love is good, but it is more valuable to honor, because love comes with stipulations and requirements of the person and the people to be and to behave in a certain way in order for you to love them. It doesn't leave room for human error, but to honor leaves room for human error. And that is why in the Bible it says, honor thy mother and father, because it leaves room for disagreement. It leaves room to, if resentment was to come up, it leaves room for everyone to be human. So to honor is more powerful and more impactful than to love. And I think in relationships, sometimes we should be honoring more than we should be loving. And maybe that's another video in itself. But they felt like they were owed your light and your life. But they're not. You do not owe them. Be grateful for the time that you had together. It served its purpose in both of your lives. And free them and free yourself to move forward in a good way. And regardless of how the other person decides to move forward, you move forward in a good way. You hold integrity and space in the spiritual realm for the both of you. And pray that they are able to heal. And pray that they are able to see beyond their ego and to move forward. Y'all take care.